Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Jokers of Us Gaming is proud to present to you some more MLB The Show 24 of some Blue Jays baseball. I am your host, the one true Joker. Today, it will be the LA Dodgers at the Toronto Blue Jays here in the Rogers Center. They say it's clear skies, but the Jays, because of the weather in Canada, will of course elect to keep this dome closed. There will be a few changes in the batting order for the Jays, as you can see on your screen. Today I've elected to let John and Chris talk about today's pitches. I might add a couple of insides on this, but I'll have John and Chris talk about today's pitches as we go into the ball game here at the Rogers Center in Toronto. With that, we will end up taking it away to the John and Chris to call today's action between the Los Angeles Dodgers at the Toronto Blue Jays. John and Chris, boys, take it away.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
John and Chris will talk about the pitches next.
So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one not close. Gonna count 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Stays alive.
Freddie Freeman's always a dangerous hitter. He's proven that. Batting average is .324 this season.
Here comes a pitch. That one a little bit high. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Kikuchi is, of course, looking for his sixth
Next pitch
win
misses
of the
way
season.
outside.
3-2 count now.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Freddie Freeman is always a dangerous hitter to get out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Former World Series champion Freddie Freeman.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got it by him for the K.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Gets an easy out there.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Miguel Rojas.
Well, he's coming off a nice 4 RBI performance last time out, so they'll certainly take something like that again. It's very interesting. When a guy gets comfortable with runners on base, that's when he can do a lot of damage. He's having some really good at-bats, especially when it matters right now.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
As we talked about earlier at the beginning of the show. Now up.
Now a fly ball to right center. Springer on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0.
1, 2, 3. Jay Steinor due up here in the bottom of the first.
Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Late swing fouled off.
George Springer fouls that one off. 4-time All-Star and former MVP.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Former World Series MVP.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
That will be Springer's 7th double of the season. And Jays start off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And Springer's in there safely.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Base knock center field. Here comes Springer around third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Well done by Bo Bichette as it drops in front of the center field. The center field does
Dalton Varsho, the next to hit, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Ground ball right side could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. On the ground at first, and that's just foul.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Ripped on a line. Hayward makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0.
Bo Bichette gets an RBI to start things off for the Blue Jays here after 1.
Top of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Hot shot to third. Toss to Belt. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Turner makes a great play to get Ohtani out. Ohtani
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
had a chance to be a Blue Jay last year, but chose to select to sign with the Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez, another former Jay, now up.
Fought off foul.
Fly and Tosca Hernandez still have a great relationship to this day.
The pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Easy ground play by Brandon Belt to get the out.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Legendary future Hall of Famer Jason Hayward. Of course, he won a World Series.
Immediately
with
pumps
the
in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
He was 2 for 4 in
The Blue Jays leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Some expect this will probably be Hayward's final contract.
2 outs.
Before he retires.
Bounced up the middle.
Bichette.
And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0.
Justin Turner, Joey Votto, and David Snyder, 2 up for the Jays in the bottom of the second. Jays still remain up lead 1-0.
Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Justin Turner.
Justin Turner, of course,
Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill.
He's up to 9 so far, looking for hit number 10.
The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball left side.
This is Turner, of course, facing his former club that he was drafted by back in the day.
Out to short, Betts. To first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6. The designated hitter,
for Turner.
Joey.
But when you think about it, still big
and the batter
out for
now
the
is Joey Votto.
This course is going to be a really close game, we imagine, because these 2 clubs have very good players on each other's roster.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Joey Votto's in today's game, giving Vlad Guerrero Jr. a day off.
Gets him to chase after that one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
1 out, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Outman ranging back. Finds the wall, and he makes the catch.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
By the Dodgers, and a great leap by the Dodgers center fielder there to get a huge out. Robbing Joey Votto of that home run, and you see
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman.
Extremely happy for that out.
And first offering is fouled off.
Of course, we now have up David Snyder. Snyder is currently batting a .354. He's got a couple home runs this season.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Well struck left field. This looks like extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
As you see, the left fielder just misses that. quickly gets it in, but could not get it in time. Snyder
Danny
easily
Jansen to
makes
hit here.
second base.
Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Danny Jansen in yesterday's game hit 2 home runs. It's number 7 and 8 of the season.
Man on second, 2 down.
In that massive blowout against
0-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good
Royals.
numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That's towards center. Outman on the move. Snags it on the run. And that will end the inning. One left
Easy
for
play
Toronto.
there by the
But they're on
center
top,
fielder
1-0.
Third and final out to end the second, where the Jays still have a 1-0 lead.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
Legendary catcher Will Smith up. Currently batting
The wind of the pitch.
272.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
It's called for a strike there.
That one fouled off.
Smiths have to be
And
one
he
of the
deals.
top.
Line drive.
Catches.
And that's a base hit. So
In the
a man on
MLB.
base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count.
Yeah,
Too good
great
of a
hit
pitch
by
to hit
Smith
right there.
there
You
for that
have to
single.
expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Right about. Just misses that out by a matter of feet.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And now the lefty flips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
We have Hernandez up. He's had a career home runs of 111 home runs in his career.
Pitch. High
And
fly
there
ball out
is
towards left
home
field.
run,
Back there.
112. 112
Going
to
down.
give the Dodgers the lead.
The 2-run shot, his 4th home run of the season. And it
a
gives them
big
the
home
lead in the
run
3rd.
that is.
It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
We were just talking about the home runs, and like I said, Hernandez hits his
Looks like this guy was looking
112th
out
home
over
run
the plate,
of
but he was
his
ready to turn on the inside
debut.
fastball.
Seems it
So
was
direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
360 feet.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Like I said, the Jays
Up the
will probably
middle,
have a tough one
And
here.
it finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Snyder just misses that.
The first baseman, number 5.
I think it's just
Freddie
past him.
Freeman up to the dish.
We're back at the top of the with Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
Base hit.
Great hit.
Throw back in
Quickly get
quickly.
in.
First and second now with nobody out.
And
Just so
far,
sound in
the
his mechanics.
Dodgers
Hits
are
against
on
a
a hitting
firm front
streak
side,
here.
and the hands just
third.
continue to carry through the middle of the
That's
field.
Dodgers' 4th hit in a row.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 on, nobody out with 2 runs already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Roja hoping to keep things
With the big
going
bats
for the
coming
Dodgers.
up and a
He was
home
2
run
for 5
already
in yesterday's
surrendered,
game.
he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
In the air, right field. He's got it.
Plays
Runner
it.
tags at
There
second.
will be advance from
To
the
third,
second
not
to
in
third.
time. And it's
He is
runners
safe.
at the corners with 1 gone.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there
Good
pays
play
off for him.
by-
He didn't have to tag and go, but
Good
now he
play
can score a lot of different ways.
by the
Doesn't have to be a
Dodgers.
base hit. We'll see what happens.
Mookie Betts now up with
Betts
Show me
in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one is absolutely belted. One run is in. It bangs off the wall around third.
And with that, 2 runs will score.
He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ohtani batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Showing Tommy.
4 runs already in the frame.
Hitter.
You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Tommy was, of course, last year's home run champion. And played with the Angels.
Man at second. Caught him looking for the K.
Big out there by the Blue Jays.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
It's a huge strikeout when you look at the score right now, 4-1 Dodgers.
And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Oscar Hernandez, of course, a Blue Jay, facing this club yet again.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And it's through for a hit. Coming home. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Up the middle. To second, there's Bichette. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now in Toronto as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Nathan Lukes. Yamamoto back to work. And a foul ball.
Can the Blue Jays somehow turn things around? Yamo hoping to not let that happen.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball there.
This is, of course, Blue Jays baseball on MLB The Show 24.
And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hopefully that's the case.
And the batter is George Springer. Led off this game with a double.
Back at the top of the order with Springer now.
Swung on, belted. Gone!
That's off the foul pole.
It just got out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That's his 7th of the season.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now here is Bo Bichette.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Line drive.
Great
he brings
play
it down. Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
Dalton Varsho trying to keep things going for the Blue Jays here with one out.
Here comes the 0-1.
The bottom of the third.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Varsho has spent 5 years in the majors.
The 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Outman has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
And that's a big second out there.
The batter, the first baseman.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1.
Looking to get hit number 12 here. As he's got an 11-game hitting streak going right now.
With the shift on, hits right into it.
Fortunately, that
tosses
won't do
to
it.
first. Yeah, they get
That
Belt
will
for
be
the out.
the
Gets it
third and
easily, ends the
final out.
inning. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now 5-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Will Smith.
And of course, I am your host, the one true Joker, help call this action. Will Smith, an all-star catcher.
The wind and the pitch. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball.
Yusei Kikuchi hoping to have a better inning compared to his last inning, giving up 5 runs.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
But they do have Nate Pearson warming up just in case they decide to make that change.
The 0-2. Towards first, Bell. He handles it himself. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
An easy out by Brandon Belt there.
Kike.
For the first out here at the top of the
Here's
fourth.
Kike Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul straight back.
TK, of course, opened up the scoring, helped open up the scoring for the Dodgers, giving them that 2-1 lead before.
And it's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Take a 5-1 lead. Before Springer, of course, hit that 2-1
Foul ball
home
still 0-2.
run. I think the score going to be 5-3 here at the top of the fourth.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, James Outman singled and scored his first time. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Springer has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Springer, of course, playing center today give Kevin Kiermaier a day off while Lukes will be playing in right field. We go to the bottom of the fourth now.
Back here at Rogers Center, Turner climbs in on that right side.
Justin Turner has a hitting streak going on right now. Now up.
And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That's to third.
The baseman will easily play
And
that.
Turner is retired.
Get the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Joey Votto.
And next is the designated hitter, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Joey Votto currently on a 2-game home run streak.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Jays trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. Doubled in his first AB.
David Snyder now up.
Out to center. Outman moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Great play by the center fielder there to get the third and final out here after 4 innings. So after 4 innings, the Dodgers up 5-3 over the Jays.
We go to the top of the fifth. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Kicks and deals. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
That ball was grounded out to Brandon Belton. As John said,
Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Rojas.
Rojas, the third baseman here.
Rojas, in his 10th season, 35 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Oh and 2 now. And they'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains 5-3.
To get the third and final out. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Blue Jays still down by 2.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Jansen was 4 for 5 in yesterday's game with 2 home runs.
And now the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith collects, fires to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lukes. And that one wrapped foul.
Nathan Lukes, he's 1 for 1 with a double today.
One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right. And they got him.
Pitcher will make the play. They get
The
the
center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Well, Boog, Springer always grades well with his bat. He's been incredibly consistent at the plate in his career.
5-3.
In the air, right field. Settles under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Blue Jays 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Belt, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Snyder makes a great play to get the
Left fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Ends up pitching 5 1/3.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Nate Pearson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 or 3 innings out of him in this 5-3 game. The Dodgers currently lead. The Jays got a big out to start the 6th inning here with Ohtani. See how Pearson does.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Luke will get it in, holding Teoscar Hernandez.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a swing and a miss.
Jason Hayward in his 15th year. Chris Hayward was part of that
0-2 now.
Chicago's Cubs.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Will Smith now up. He's facing an 0-2 count with T-Ox here, man on first.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Big shot, but foul.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chase a pitch outside the zone.
So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Blue Jays 3.
So let's see what Machette, Varsho, and Belt can do.
Well, we go bottom 6, and here is Bo Bichette. Yamamoto back to work. And that one fouled off.
Bo leading the Jays in the batting average.
And the pitch.
It's one deep and foul. That would have been a huge home run there by the shortstop there for the Blue Jays.
Center field.
Center field
Pulls
right
it in
there.
for the out. And there's one down.
And there's a big out by the Dodgers here in the bottom.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho, quiet today. The leads in the home run department.
And a foul ball. The Dodgers holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Pitch like that makes your eyes get bigger.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the air, right field.
That's it deep, but it's going to go right to the right field.
Hayward snags it. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He's been a great free agent sign.
Have 2 outs.
And first offering is fouled off.
Brandon Belt now up. His 11-game hitting streak is on the line.
Kicks and fires. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. The Blue Jays down by a pair here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Brandon Belt trying to extend his hitting streak to 12.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Drifts towards it. Corrals it.
And with that,
And that is the third out of the
now
inning.
on the line. So at the end of 6 innings, the Dodgers still have that 5-3 lead. We go to the 7th with the Dodgers now up.
Back now in Toronto. Top of inning number 7. And now Enrique Hernandez. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the pitch. Out there to center. And that is Springer. Makes the grab, one down. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Dodgers are one of the favorable teams to win the World Series this year.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
That's out number 2.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Blue Jays 3.
Turner, Votto.
And we're back. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Justin Turner.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman,
Justin Turner's 9-game hitting streak on the line here.
The line to kick the pitch.
And that will
Line
be
drive, base hit down
10.
the line. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. In there. Just beat the tag at the double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over, so it's there at least in the back of your mind.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the Dutch. We'll be back with a new pitcher. Alex Vesia into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Jay's threatening to get closer.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Joey Votto. In the air, right side.
Deep.
Sizes this one up.
Deep enough.
He's got it. Runner tags at second.
A chance. It's going to be a close play,
And
but
now O'Reilly throw to third.
To give Turner to advance to third, and now the Jays are 90 feet away from getting another run.
Here's the second baseman.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
And that's a big strikeout there.
And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center.
It's going to die.
Moving under this one.
Like just in front of the line.
That is the inning.
And it does. And in the end, the Dodgers.
Blue Jays held in check. They're still down 5-3.
And still have a 5-3 lead after 7 innings of play.
Back here at Rogers Center, we're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. And first offering is fouled off.
Rojas.
Righty delivers. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. He goes down looking.
Shohei Ohtani strikes out again. Jays looking to come back in the bottom of the 8th here. Down by 2.
Daniel Hudson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
The right fielder.
Hudson, 37 years young, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. The pitch. And that's outside. 1-0.
36,337 people here in today's game.
At the belt and fires. Just missed.
Luke's so far watching the eye pretty good. 2 balls, no strikes.
Fought off foul.
2-1 count here in the bottom of the 8th. Jays down by 2. Looking to keep the score where it's at.
And there's a foul ball.
Luke's will foul that. Probably ball 3. Luke's chose the swing for it.
Now this is
That's
in the air down
hit.
the line. Hayward takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Jason Hayward to get the big out there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer.
George Springer now up. He's 2 for 3.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball
That's
up the middle. Into
That
the
will
outfield,
give the
base hit.
Jays a man on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Bobichuk.
Springer
on the run.
And makes it.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Springer will put a man in scoring position, but the Jays
1 out
needed.
and a runner at second.
Bobichuk, he's 1 for 3, looking to cash him in.
On the ground to short, bats up with it, slings it across, and Bichette is retired.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
A home run right now would tie things up. If Varsho tie things up with the crack of the bat, we'll find out.
And that one fouled off.
Hudson trying to keep the Dodgers with a 2-run lead. Base hit.
Right base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
So we have
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even
Dodgers
feel the ball hit the
plays
barrel.
big
That's
there
a
to
pure
prevent a
stroke.
run from coming in.
So 2 outs
Now
with runners on the corners.
With 11 game
Brandon
hitting streak
Bell will
on
hit
the
next.
line.
Hudson throw to first.
Oh, no!
They got him, and that will end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Blue Jays 3.
Great play by Hudson to get the out.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. Pearson back to work. That one out to right. Lukes makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
Jays will now need 2 runs to tie.
And next for L.A., Jason Hayward.
3 runs to win this game. Of course, Dodgers looking to add some insurance here.
And first offering is
Hayward
fouled
fouls
off.
that one off. The long-time all-starring veteran.
1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
This is a great game, like I said,
Andy
between these 2 clubs.
Swings through it, and that's a
big
strikeout.
out there.
There's a 3-pitch strikeout.
Pearson.
He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And up to the plate
Will
is Will Smith.
now up.
First round pick out of
Trying to
Louisville
keep
in
things going for the
2016.
Dodgers.
Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Throw it in. And the Dodgers
Pretty much a
alive.
model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And up next for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And it's fouled away.
And he had a bigger gap in the insurance department.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Goes down looking.
And there's a big
So
out.
no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left.
Down to their
On to the
3
bottom
outs.
of inning number
It's up to
9.
Belt,
4,
Turner,
5, 6
Votto.
coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Blue Jays 3.
With Belt will put his 11-game hitting streak on the line.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Evan Phillips.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Evan Phillips now pitching, looking for the save.
The pitch. Downed ball here, rolls foul. And that one lifted in the air, center field,
looks like
out
the 11-game hit streak is over.
Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman number 2.
Unless somehow
Justin
the Jays
Turner
can
now.
tie this game.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
So now a pinch hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Against the right-handed pitcher. Trying to improve here. And also giving the fastest runner on base.
And he grounds one to the right
Won't
side.
happen with a hit like
Freeman
that.
takes it
as he
himself,
grounds
and they're
up
down to their
first
last
base.
out.
And now the Jays are down to their final out.
And now to the plate, here's the
Joey
Toronto
Votto,
DH, Joey Votto.
left-handed batter.
Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Ooh. No check swing. So So they
Two-run
follow their
game with
ball.
2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
Joey Bauer hits it. Just foul. 1-1 count. Oh, trying to keep things going for the Blue Jays here.
Ground
And
ball, Freddie
with
Freeman.
that hit, it's
Steps on the
over,
bag
and
and
the Dodgers
ball
win.
game.
When you win 5 in a row,
Dodgers
the confidence just goes to
scored
another
5
level, and you start to gain this
unanswered
momentum,
runs in
and
the
you
third,
think that
which is
you're never
enough
going to
to
lose a game
hold
again because things
the
are clicking
lead
up and
and
down the
the
lineup.
win.
Pitchers are pitching. The
To
team
win
is making the
this
plays
one
defensively. This is the kind of
5-3.
feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly
look at the
can.
highlights
Perhaps
for
push it up to
today's
double
game.
digits.
There's,
The
of course,
5-3
Bo
final
Bichette
score in this one.
gained
Dave
a
Roberts
double
and
there.
company celebrate in the dugout.
Plus a
For Chris
great
Singleton
robbing
and our
home run
entire
by the
outstanding
center
crew
fielder.
here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
There's Hernandez there who ended up starting things off with that 2-run blast. Springer, of course, made the game interesting with his 2-run blast, making it 5-3 at the time. But as you see there, Freddie Freeman there gets an easy ground ball to get the foul out of the play to win this one for the Dodgers.
Here now is our
5-3.
final line score tonight.
So
First for the victorious Dodgers. 5
Dodgers
runs, 8
pitcher,
hits,
I'm
no
going to try
errors.
my
They
best
left
here.
3 runners on base.
Yamanoi
For the Blue
hit
Jays,
6
3
innings,
runs on
allowed
8
6
hits,
hits,
no
and allowed
errors. They
3
left
earned
2
runs
runners
against
on
them.
base.
Gets the win while Yusei Gucci
Time of the ball game,
pitches
3
5
hours
and
and
1
7 minutes.
third of an inning, allowing 6 hits and
Thank you
5
for joining
earned
us
runs
here
against
tonight.
him.
And
He
we
will get
remind you
his
to please
first loss
drive
of
home
the
safely.
season, going to a record of 5-1. Let's look at the notables today. We got George Springer, who goes 3 for 4 with a home run and a double and a couple RBIs. Then you had Nathan Luke, who goes 1 for 3 with a double. Justin Turner, he kept his hitting streak alive, going 1 for 3 with that double. Bo Bichette, he goes 1 for 4 with an RBI. That was the notables for the Blue Jays. Notables for the Dodgers, we got, of course, Hernandez going 1 for 4 with that big 2-run shot home run. Then we got, of course, one of the stars of the Dodgers, Mookie Betts, going 1 for 4 with a double and a couple RBIs. Then you got former Blue Jay Tusker Hernandez going 2 for 4 with an RBI. Then, of course, all-star catcher himself, Will Smith, went 2 for 4. And voted by you, the fans, we give the player of the game to the closer, Evan Phillips, who pitches a solid 9th inning to get his 10th save of the season to give the Dodgers the 5-3 win over the Toronto Blue Jays. With John, Chris, and myself, the One True Joker, this has been, of course, an episode from Jokers of Us Gaming. I am then your gracious host, the One True Joker, bringing you, of course, Blue Jays baseball and MLB The Show 24. With all that decided to watch this tough matchup for the Blue Jays, I thank you. And in the end, like I say, the Dodgers win this one 5-3. And with that, the One True Joker is officially signing out. Catch you for the second game of this series on the next episode of Blue Jays baseball on the show. Until then, this is the One True Joker, officially